Hey y'all. Alright, so give me a second. Alright, this is what's going on. I'm gonna keep talking. Alright, I'm gonna keep talking. And what's up is, alright, there's something going on, and I talked about King Charles, but the story is bigger than it's that, but it's more to it. So King Charles is the one that's taking over God body, God form. He's the one that's stealing God's energy. Okay, God the Father. I know I fleshed out God and all of that, but it wasn't. Just bear with me. It wasn't the Father. It was them. Okay, I had to go along with the get along. Okay, so I didn't disrespect God the Father. I went out the karmic. So we have a like the truths, and then we have the false. So anytime I act out on something, it's the karmics that I'm snapping on. Okay, it's karmics, because it was something with this story. I'm like, hold on. All right, even for my reality in my current situation. Okay, if I'm adopted or was stolen, right, and then there's a reality family for me that wanted me and couldn't find me, why would my father mistreat me if he's trying to find me? Why would my mother, why would that happen? And it's let me know that the whole story that I told y'all about, I'm telling the story of what the karmics are trying to put into my head. They keep trying to stop me because they telling me, oh, everything's fine, there's nothing else, but I can still feel you. I can feel y'all energy. Y'all can't kill me. You cannot shut me up. However, I can still feel your energy. So y'all keep giving me subliminals to try to tell me, oh, we got it. You keep showing me little AI videos on certain things and make me think it's real, but it's not. Some of it is real, but at the same time, I still got to provide this information. So this is what's going on. Alright, King Charles and his family. That royal family is a family that stole me at a point in time. Okay, and then when my body or my spirit comes back into another form, they find me and they keep putting me into another family. They keep trying to put me somewhere where I don't know. So you know how Cinderella, Snow White, stuff like that, those Disney movies, they are relevant to me. What happened? You found out they in a castle, and then the peasant child, which is considered as me, is always thrown to the side. Okay, I'm thrown to the side. So that ain't what I'm looking at. Give me a second. I wrote some stuff down. So remember I told you about Balenciaga, right? So Balenciaga, the one time I don't care nothing about no Balenciaga. But one day I decided to pull up their website, and I was talking about how, you know how when you pull up a website, they ask you to sign up for something, the Privacy Act and stuff like that, because those are waivers. You're signing yourself, your soul. But around Valentine's Day, I pulled up a picture their website, and it was of a girl holding a balloon, but she supposed to be looking like a little girl, but she was demonic as I don't know what. Okay, but she looked like she was about to go into a door, like a vampire going into a door, and I got off of it because they demonic. Okay, so remember when I was talking about how how Elon was a person that put the little logos on people shirts and stuff. Yeah, so Balenciaga have signals. I forget, SIGs. They're called SIGs. So you see how this flower here, it will be a demonic face, but as you see, you can see that. But what will happen is they'll make it very faint. So when y'all look at certain paperwork, give me a second. My brain is going off the hinges right now in a good way. Do I have something? Okay, so you know how on your mail and stuff, government stuff, they got the signal, they got the emblems on it. Some information clothing, paperwork and stuff, they have those little emblems, but they're demonic ones. And when you sign your name, those emblems have different contracts to them. So long time ago, I was married. The person I was last married to, he was the one that taught me about those things, because I was wondering what it is. So These symbols is how they create them is like this. Either it's a face, or you can write something down. You write a word, like write down like a manifestation, and once you write that manifestation down, right, it will form a design. It will form a design, and if that design is possessed, when somebody sees that design or that picture, you will automatically come possessed if your frequency is not high enough to avoid it. So, excuse me if I'm talking fast. It's energy, okay? So, DEMNA, okay? I never heard of him before or nothing. Is my reality talking at this moment. But DEMNA, he is the person of Balenciaga. Let me pull his picture up. Hold on. Freaking, I'm going to go back to my other pictures. Give me a second. I'm going to add it into my stuff as well. DEMNA is the creator of Balenciaga, right? See that guy right there? Don't he look like Ye? He's trying to be Ye. Okay? I know it's not that easy to see. But his education is Royal Academy. He's related to the royals, okay, the fake royals. He related to them. So he's been controlling Ye, all right, in a reality form. He has been utilizing a clone of Ye. So when y'all see Ye out in public and he hits someone or does some crazy stuff, it's him, okay? It's him doing it. So that brings me to the next person. You remember that message about the doctor? Excuse me, y'all, my phone. Let me go back. Remember when I know it's like the message. Oh well, the message he had about that doctor that basically said, "I'm going to help you one of a couple ways. First, you and I sit down. Let's get to it." It looks like him. He said, "I have you institutionalized again, where they medicate the crap out of you, and you go back to zombie land forever." Okay, so if he's in zombie land, right? And when a person in zombie land, what that mean? You out. You're not moving around. You're not doing anything. You're okay. So if that means he's in zombie land, who's walking around? If he's in zombie land, right, how's he moving? They telling on him. So if he's in zombie land, right, that means he is asleep. He's moving around. He don't know what he's doing. So let's think of zombies, Walking Dead. Okay, a lot of times when he's walking around, he don't know what he's doing. Okay, a lot of times he didn't know what he was doing. So when he was going through the mental breakdowns, because what happened was, I end up somehow in the form, I detached my energy from him. Okay, they pissed me. I got pissed off so much, I detached my energy, and they knew what they was doing. They was trying, because there was a lot of manipulation, love bombing, manipulation going on, and that was them coming in, messing with me through other people, and it was hitting me hard. So when I lost my ability to walk, he was going through zombie land. Okay, in the song Cousins, he said he had 10 Percocets. Reason why he had that is because my energy is very high. It's like a drug. And once I detached my energy from him, he needed something strong enough to be able to feel me again. Because when he can't feel me, it makes him go haywire. But it will make him depressed. Okay, it will make him really depressed. And that's what happened. So it was between that and killing himself, because when he couldn't find me, he thought I was dead, because he couldn't. It was something, they had put a spell on him. So what happens right before all of it happened? They put a spell on him, and where he couldn't remember anything, he went through zombie land. When he was in zombie land, I felt something was going on, and I detached myself, because I knew whatever they was doing was about to affect me in the spiritual world. Okay, this is my spirit telling me what's going on as I'm talking. And so I had to detach myself, because if I didn't, they would have got me too. But they got me, but I got out just in time, because I got sick. When I tell y'all I went through that water fast, guess what? Somebody poisoned my water. Okay, because the water that I had bought was Pure Life. Okay, never really bought that brand before, but one day I bought it, and I noticed that when I was drinking the water, it was thick kind of tasting. It was weird. It was like a thick taste to it, and before I know it, I got sick during my water fast, and I lost my ability to walk. Okay, they had him in Zombieland. So if y'all notice, when he was going through that, he went to the hospital and everything. Go back to the song Stronger. Well, he told y'all years ago he was going to be in that hospital. He told y'all years ago he was going to be in the hospital. And he showed you the image of the aliens on his body. They was doing the same thing to me. Okay, one in reality, one in the spirit. Okay, reality, they had things attached to his head, and they was trying to cipher energy to figure out what was going on me, where I was at. Because once I disconnect, then I disconnected from them as well, and they got pissed off. So he was going through a lot of spiritual attacks, because now they're attacking him to try to get my attention. So when that happened, when y'all see him spazzing out, catching attitudes, yelling at people and all of that, it was because they were spiritually attacking the hell out of him real bad because of me. They needed me. So DEMNA was the one that done that. But this is the kicker. Kim was a part of it. Kim was the leader of the situation. She was the one that was controlling. She kept playing mind games with him. So she was putting love spells on him. So, if not mistaken, I think this was the time they was together, but the world know he was messing around different females at that time, because she was bringing the females to him, because she was trying to get him, steal his energy through sex. Okay, that's another way you can do it, through sex. So they did it through reality. So they put a lot of love spells on him. So that's why, if y'all notice, he said, "I never go home," because he was having sex with so many different females, not because he wanted to, because she was putting spells on him, heavy, the whole family. And I'm gonna tell it because I already know it. He had sex with all the sisters, every single one of them, in private and reality, and the mama. Yes, and they all done it together at the same time too. I know. How are you okay with this? It ain't that I'm okay. It's just, we both been through stuff. I've been through stuff in the spirit. So when they was doing that to him in the reality, they was doing it to me in the spirit. So whoever he had sex with in his entire life, I had sex with you too. Okay, not because I want to, but because they pulled that energy. So some of y'all was willing participant, and some of y'all was drugged up. Okay, that's why I can understand the whole thing. I know the first time I talked about all of this, I was like, nah, I wasn't part. Nah, my spirit is like, okay, I can't hide this from you anymore. The blind's up. Any person, any female that he ever had sex with, yes, I was there, because y'all channel my energy through. Okay, every single one of y'all, that's why I be like, that's why I tell you I had issue with the sexuality thing, but at the same time, I don't want to touch a female. Okay, but y'all was doing that to me, and it's all connected to this family as well. So they would have to dope me up on this end. So in my food, there was poison put into my food and stuff like that, or they'll put spells on me and I be knocked out or drained, because I've been through zombie mode my daggone self. Right before I lost my ability to walk, I was out of it. When I say out of it, I couldn't even go 5 minutes down the street without falling asleep. I would be about to fall asleep driving every single time. I didn't want to go do nothing. I didn't want to go nowhere. That's when I gained so much weight. I gained so much weight. I think, like I tell you, I was almost at 300 pounds because they doped me up in the spiritual world. They was poisoning me. How they do it? Through the people I was with. So that means the person I was living with was doing stuff. They was doing it through him. But yeah, so I was being doped up, and how the way it transformed is when I started getting onto vape pens and drinking real hard. That's what really knocked me out. Okay, but this was Balenciaga, DEMNA. Okay, so when he was going through that whole situation and he was spazzing out and he was saying certain things, right? He was trying to tell y'all like, help me. Not even just that, he was talking about the kids, because yeah, he loved those kids. He loved them, but he ain't talking about just Kim kids. He was talking about my kids as well. No different than when I talk about my kids, I'm talking about his kids as well. So it's because they trying to siphon our kids. So like my daughter and my son, they went through spiritual warfare because they were siphoning their energy. Because of the energy we have, they were siphoning it from the kids. If they couldn't get it from us, they got it from the kids. Okay, they done a lot of crazy stuff to okay, they did a lot of crazy stuff. No, I'm gonna say they did some crazy stuff to the kids on both sides. Kim is pimping out all the kids. Just let you know that. Just to let you know, all the kids have been through stuff. And I know y'all like, why would you put that out here? Because they ain't the only ones. Y'all kids, some of y'all kids are getting it too right now. Shucks, freaking majority of the kids are getting it. They're doing it through all these little kids. Don't matter what age, they're jumping through. So like I said, so DEMNA is portraying to be Ye. Okay, so what's going on now is Ye is basically showing himself. He's basically like, now he's in control now. He knows the truth, because they made it look like I was the one attacking him, because he was underneath a spell for so long. But eventually I was able to show him the truth. Now you're getting to see Ye's true personality. 1 minute he's super sweet and soft, but then at the same time he's there. Okay, so it's like the midst. It's you getting God and the Son. He is God and the Son. Okay, the true God and the true Son. Okay, I know it's been a lot of confusion with things, but that's why I tell y'all as I go, so you can be like, oh, that makes sense, or okay, I get it. So Ye is the true living God and Son. I am the true living mother and daughter. Okay, we are the originals. All right, the original parents. All right, but we also the kids at the same time. That's why when I said now when I talked about the reptilian thing, we merged. I end up merging with them eventually. Okay, he never merged. Did you ever merge with them? I end up merged with them. So I am a little of everyone. He's not. He's like maybe something here. You're 100% God / vampire, and I'm everything else. Okay, yeah. So what happened is I was merged with the reptilian. So I'm a god, which is a vampire. Okay, because our energy, and a fairy. That's our original form. So God was a vampire. Vampire, and the fae, the fairy. Those originals. Okay. But throughout time, we keep coming back and we merge with different people. But for me, because they stole my energy, God, how can I say it? When Ye, throughout time, Ye end up kept having kids. Okay, and when he have a child, it's hard to explain in one part, but just know I was merged with a reptilian, and then throughout time they kept merging me with other beings. So think about Jurassic Park. You know how they put all the little things together to create the big dinosaur? That's me. Okay, they kept merging me with different type of spiritual creatures, like sea stars, like with the mermaids, with the reptilians, with the aliens and stuff like that. Throughout time, I've been merged with so many different creatures. That's why I'm able to do the stuff I do, and I can talk to everyone. Everyone understands me for the most part because I've been merged with everyone. Okay, so when it comes to the situation, like I said, DEMNA is the part of it. So DEMNA is controlling Ye, and Kim works for Balenciaga. So when Ye went through that whole situation, y'all noticed that when it came to him and he spoke up about a lot of things, she ain't got nothing to say. She had nothing to say. But she jumped on Balenciaga page and was like start wearing his stuff and all of that. Balenciaga even steal ideas from Ye. He'll steal ideas. So y'all, I'm not y'all. Oh Lord, that nigga, I ain't think that's kid's dad. So Ye would sit back and he'll create a design. Kim will steal it and send it to Balenciaga before he can put it out. So that's what happened to a lot of his a lot of his designs. Kim will put him underneath a spell. So he'll tell Kim what's going on and stuff and whatnot, but at the same time, he'll test her out to see what, like, because he wasn't sure. Because he was, like I told him, I was like, she's messing with you, she's stealing, she's doing this stuff. So he'll put some crazy ideas out, something he probably won't use. And she'll take the idea, oh, that's great, and take the idea and give it to Balenciaga, and then they'll promote it. And that's how it goes. So she will do that, but then at the same time, models, anybody that worked for Balenciaga is under a spell. If they're not willing participant, they underneath a spell, a demonic spell. Whoever works for him is underneath a demonic spell. And there are sex workers. Yes, they're sex workers, willing or unwilling. They're sex workers. That's why Kim always wants to wear their stuff. If you notice, she wears a lot of it because she's the promoter, and she's the trender that y'all created. So when she goes out here and put it, all these little girls and all these people be, oh, I love this, I love that, or whatever. That's how she gets them. Okay, that's how she get it. When it comes to the award show, the fashion shows, Met Gala, if she's not at the Met Gala, then she cannot do what she need to do. She puts spells out there. Her and her family and the rest of the witches, they do that. They put spells out there on people and different things or whatnot. When it comes to what she wears, when it comes to award shows and what she wear or whatever, she's stealing ideas from me. Okay, anytime she wears certain things, she's wearing something, an idea that I created in my head. Okay, or I provided like to certain people. She will take those ideas and then she'll wear it. So for example, what is it called? Kingdom's Affirmation. And Kingdom's Affirmation, Iniko, I never knew how they say your name, but she does a lot of songs that represent me. Okay, she is the underground version of me. She's the underground version of me. All right, there's multiple versions of me out here. She represents the underground version. If you notice, all the songs represent like somebody coming out. That's all her music, for the most part, is representing me. All right, exactly me. So in King's Affirmation, as you'll see, it's in a cave, an underground cave. Didn't I tell y'all about the stuff being underground? Okay, she wears a pearl set, and I'll attach it to it. She wears a pearl set, right? Kim decided to wear the same thing in one of her fashion things. It's the same one that that North critiques and say that she looks cheap in. Okay, and as I told you, North knows what's going on. North is very intelligent. She knows exactly what's going on, and she knows her mom does to her. Okay, so in this situation, DEMNA has been trying to kill me. Okay, they've been trying to kill me off because they knew that I knew too much. Okay, they found out that I was learning on what they was doing, so they've been trying to kill me off. So even right now at this moment, they've been trying to tell me to be quiet, because they trying to convince me, oh, well, there's stuff out here going on and you're good and this and that, you ain't gotta say nothing. But until I'm out, I'm gonna keep talking. Okay, until I'm out, I'm gonna keep talking. Also, he's in charge of the news networks. Okay, the news networks, CNN, Fox, the local news in my area, and other locations in other countries as well. He have they do AI sometimes. So sometimes y'all act, okay, this how it is. Sometimes y'all looking at the news, sometimes y'all looking at AI videos. Yes, and the people that work at these networks, they know it and they don't know it. So what happens is they would do like a, oh my God, it's coming through. They would do like a regular show, air or whatnot, But what will go on, they'll have them do a regular air, but they'll throw a fake one on top of it. And that's what they do. And when the fake one pops up, it's a mind control. So they thinking that that's them. They don't know that's not them. They don't know it's not them. So it's a fake one. And what it is this. NASA has a fake news location, a fake news thing, no different than like Tyler Perry got the fake town and all of that. They got a fake town situation, stand up for government things and stuff like that. So what they'll do is they'll go dress themselves up, because you know they got the masks and all that. They'll dress themselves up pretending to be these different things. So say for example like Trump. Sometimes y'all watching Trump news broadcasts, sometimes y'all not. Sometimes it's them coming up pretending to be them and saying all this stuff. Oh my God, all this stuff is rolling in. So there's a lot of lies, and that's why you don't know what's the truth. And see, the government, like some of the government's been trying to avoid this, but they can't, because it's like, how can we tell the world that this is actually fake news? But see, Trump been telling y'all the whole time, that's fake news, that's fake news, that's fake news. But y'all like, nah, don't get me wrong. I got caught up in the moment as well at one point, like, I don't know. It's fake news. When he says fake news, meaning, hey, that broad screen that they showing, that ain't them. That's these other mother suckers pretending to be them, and they presenting this stuff out here, and they'll do it at certain times so they can get y'all to riot out and different things and whatnot. So when the government got shut down, one, it was because they were trying to kill us out, but the other part of it is the government was going through a riffraff, because they like, yo, we can't keep having this fake stuff going on, so somebody need to do something. It was like a standoff, like something's going on here, and we got to figure it out. That's why everything shut down for a long time, because now we need to figure out how is this information getting put out before we get a chance to do anything about it. And that's what they was noticing. So there's a lot of news information that get leaked out, and they like, if we the government and we got all the security, how is our information getting leaked out so fast? But like, we didn't even say we was going to do these things, and now the folks thinking that it's happening. We didn't say that. We haven't even finished holding the conversation, because these secret society people was manipulating the situation. They was like, that's how they control. So you vote for your presidents, you vote for your people, you vote for all these things, and these people go up and talk, and then they'll put these news information and change it up. And see, the problem about the world is, when somebody puts something on the screen, even if you was there at the moment, you would be convinced like, did I actually have, I thought they said something else. But then when you come to the screen, you see, you're like, I don't remember them saying that. I don't remember them talking about that. But the thing about it is, that's why when your phone dings, oh, what was I looking at? Yeah, that's how they get you. When these new crew, when they provide falsified information on the networks, and in your city, in your town, they can make it look real. We got enough of movies and stuff to see, alien invasions and all of that, to see that they can create any type of thing they want. And what they'll do is, throughout the day, you will get dings on your phone, random phone calls, TV clicking and flickering, and anything you could think of, a random horn outside, random alarms and bells, even when you in a store and a rep can say a certain number or say something, come to the front. All of these things are programmers. That's how they change your brain and thought process. Okay, so whenever they put this news and information out, if they doing something behind the doors, that's how they hypnotize you, because you've been watching. So yes, it's a crazy mess. It's crazy. But yeah, so when it comes to like DEMNA is the one that's controlling situation. Also, that Patrick dude, not Patrick, what is his name? The trainer. What that god daggone dude? And if you notice, the trainer looks like DEMNA. which I'm attached that too. What is your name? Harley. Think of Harley Quinn, how the personality was. But anyway, Pasternak. All right, there's a spell on that man. Okay, do y'all know that if y'all go look at the people that he trained, they are specific celebrities. They had those celebrities. I've created a list one day. It's in one of my videos. All those celebrities are underneath mind controls. Okay, they are underneath a mind control, or they are controlling your body fully. Okay, these are people they have blackmailed. All right, anybody that's on that list, they got your picture up there because you're being blackmailed, because they need something out of you, and they need to utilize your body, your form, or whoever, whatever, whenever they need to, and that's why they've been controlling. All right, it's in your contracts. It's in your contracts. So some of y'all have lawyers that read y'all contracts, right? Some of y'all have lawyers, but some of the lawyers are on their bill, and they know that those contracts are not legit. They know that those contracts are blood contracts, but they'll tell you, go ahead, yeah, sign it. It sounds like a good idea, and we're gonna take care of you. And then they getting paid for signing you over. So a lot of y'all are under blood contracts and you don't know it, because your lawyers are with them. All right. Majority of those lawyers in those big cities are underneath the bill. Even in your current town, in some of y'all towns, same thing. They have people on different levels. What I said, different level, different devil. Okay, it's all the same devil, but they know how to maneuver throughout the process. So I think that's the main thing. But yeah, so they've been controlling. So yes, black people around the world, the white people have stolen from us. Okay, like I told you, like with Beyonce family, all of them, they are tied to it. Okay, you got your token niggas. So they the token, the Knowles, Jay-Z and them, Diddy and them, they the token ones. They the ones like Oprah, Gayle, Tyler Perry, who else? Chris Rock, who else? It's some other ones. These are the names that just popped up in my head, and it's more out there. Nina Long, what else? What's that? Gabrielle Union, Alicia Keys. Who else? That's all them. Well, we just go with them for right now. All right. All them your token niggas. Yep. They the ones that know that they got power, and they're allowing themselves to be used to be able to get this process, which is dumb. It's like, dog, like, how you gonna let them control you, and you thinking you controlling them? And it's like, y'all, everybody really against each other. Nobody really friends, but it is what it is. So yes, DEMNA is the one that's been screwing with Ye the whole time. The person you seeing now is Ye true identity. Okay, who you seeing now? Yes, he's sweet and what's it? Sweet and spicy, or sweet and sour, however you want to call it. You understand? He can be, like I tell you, like for myself, he can be your best friend or your worst enemy. Okay, we both the same. All right. But we're able to communicate these things now. Before we couldn't. You understand? So anything he provides now is literally him. He's saying how he feel. Now he'll channel my energy sometimes, because there's moments where like I said, my reality can't remember everything. Whatever I'm telling y'all is what I can remember. But my spirit be like, these mother suckers be trying me. And when y'all hear him like switch, like now, when y'all hear him switch in and out, and he starts sounding like, that's me sometimes. I don't like when I get like that. Understand? But I I don't like when people try to, like punk face me and act like they is something, because I bite in the spirit, But nah, I'm not for no violence or nothing, but I just need the world to know, like, look, we're going to change a lot of things in this world. And these mother suckers that done all this stuff, they're going to get theirs, alright? But it's time for our black community to realize we are the kings and the queens. But this is the thing, though. Don't let it go to your head. Just now know when you, like, the stuff you going through, recognizing, like, you know what, I got the energy within me. I ain't saying go around here and acting like a complete fool now, because I'm going to act like I don't know you. Alright? Who that? I don't know. It's your people. I don't know them. You understand? So, anyone in the world, look, when it comes to, like, especially our white people, y'all family at the end of the day. We family now. Y'all stole me. Y'all got y'all's too, So, my thing is, it's time for y'all to treat black people like they are people as well. You understand that? Dogging out, treat them like crap and all of that. Let's let that go. Let it go. That goes for any race, any gender, genre, whatever you want to call yourself these days. Cat, dogs, mouse, I don't care. We're going to treat black people the way we need to, because our energy is what's going to help y'all energy to become stronger. And don't look at us like we ain't nothing. Like, we have strength. You can learn from it. And even the ones that don't have the strength, it's time to pull your weight. It's time to pull your weight. At the end of the day, everybody need to treat everybody with respect, but it's time for the right people to get back on track and get back where we need to be at. And the other mother suckers, it's time for you to go, because you took an opportunity and you ran with it. And I'm gonna tell you, my black people that took on this deal, because there's a lot of young ones too, I am very disappointed in you. I really am, because it's like, you should have loved you. Money is not always power. Okay? Money is really not power. Technically, the world was already free. The resources was there. Everything in the world was free. We supposed to just work together and done things freely for each other. But no one wanted to do anything freely because they made money the power source. But we don't supposed to be having money. We don't even supposed to be worrying about coins and all of that. The gold was supposed to be utilized to create foundations. The gold was supposed to be used to put on the ground where we walk on and we step on with authority, like the Wizard of Oz. It was like that. The diamonds and all of that was supposed to help to reflect the lighting. You understand me? That's how it's supposed to be. It's all material. It's all natural resources. It's another form of energy. So all the jewelry, all of that supposed to be the stuff that was around us. Like, our house is supposed to be created out of gold. Y'all know that? Our house is supposed to be created out of gold. Ain't gold a brick. That's your energy sources. But y'all took that information and flipped it and made it about money. A tree. Do y'all realize that money is just a tree? It's a tree. It's a tree. Ask yourself, when you go outside, right? Go look at a tree. That's $1 bill. That's $100 bill right there. Ain't that something? And y'all got trees all around you. And you still don't know how to respect the money you have. Y'all have a blessed day.